So with this playlist, now in this video, I'm going to start that one new playlist where we try to understand that WPF from basic and how to we can use that YAML to create that WPF UI. Then how we can do the data binding, how we can customize that our control, and how we can do that connection with that DB and lot of other things that we need in WPF. So now first thing we'll start with that introduction and we try to just getting heated that first our application is working or not. So let's me go here and search for Visual Studio. So I have 2019. So we need to go ahead and click on that Visual Studio 2019 and click continue without any code now. So we can see that now it's open like this. So first thing I will go to file, new and project, or you can use that shortcut Control Shift N. Then we'll get to this new project windows. Here I put that search for CS.NET. So it's coming for me. For you, might be it's coming by default all. So it's better if we can put like this. Then it will be easy to do searching. So it will only search for this specific one. So now you can see this one is also coming for me because since I use that WPF.NET framework, so it's displaying for me. Once you will do it, it's start displaying for you as well. So first I will go ahead and try to search that WPF. So we can see that here WPF app.NET framework network is came. So we need to select this, need to create our next. Then first thing, we get that project name and then where we wanted to that location where we going to do that save. So I'm going to save it here and let me change that name of this one. So I'll put that start with WPF. Okay, and now I will go ahead and create it. Now it's going to create that. So you can see that C has YAML, Windows, and desktop. So we need to understand that YAML as well. YAML is similar to HTML where we have also tag that we going to learn that just like read, Windows, user, and the other things. So first thing, if we go and see here, we have that toolbox. So in toolbox, we have all WPF control. We have common WPF control. Okay. So these things we're going to use that starting to create our UI, and also we're going to use that our YAML code here as well. And apart from this, if we select this one, now if we go to property, we can see that property of this one associated property for whatever we have selected. To go to Solution Explorer, we can get that here. Solution name, that folder what we started that I start with WPF, and then we'll get that app.yaml and main windows.yaml file. So where we have two files, one is .yaml and one is .yaml.cs. So CS is that code behind this Windows. Okay. So now this Windows is created in YAML. We can use that UI as well for this one. So now if I go ahead and try to run that, I click on that start button. So it's first going to compile this and then it's going to start it. So now it's displaying that main Windows. Since we don't have any control on this one, so it started displaying us as a blank. And that main advantage of WPF that we can do that drag and drop and we can maximize, minimize that size. Okay, so now we can move it back here. So here we try to understand how this main Windows is opening. So we can see that in YAML.app.yaml, we have given that a start page Windows form main Windows.yaml. So if I go ahead and change this one, and now if I try to save all of them and try to start it. So see, now we getting that error. That reason behind is showing that it's not able, cannot locate that resource main Windows 1.yaml since we don't have this file. Okay. And what I did, I change it here. So it's not able to open anything. Now if I go ahead and change it back to main Windows main Windows, now if we click on that start, now we able to see that it's working fine. Okay. So whatever in that YAML app.yaml here start URI is there, that same page it's going to open. We'll run that later point of time. We'll try to change that name, creating new Windows form, and we'll do that. For now, we know that how it's going to be work here. Second thing, now here that main.windows is coming. That is coming from here, the type. So if I go and change it, and I put that start with WPF. So now you can see immediately whenever I type it here or title, it's changing it here. Now go ahead and save it and start that. Now we can see that here also it's as well here it's changed the title of this. Okay. So that's all for this video. Now we're going to learn one by one all those WPF control and the other things. I hope you like this video. Thank you.